Okay, let's start off with a warm-up. Now we're going to start with about 15 half squats. So half squats is you don't go all the way down, but halfway down. All right, breathing in and up. We're not trying to race here. It's simply just slow, steady, controlled, and making sure that core is activated throughout the whole exercise. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. 1, 2, and up. Let's do some few more. Okay, now shaking it a little bit off, we're going to go a little bit deeper. See how much deeper you can go. 1, 2, 3. Now the depth you go down towards really depends on, are you able to keep your back straight throughout this? So really keeping that posture correct. Yep, if you are finding that, when you come down you can't get up with the right posture, that means you're going a bit too low than you're capable of, and try to bring it back, okay? So if you can go lower, that'd be great. But it really does depend on your flexibility as well, and of course the strength, which we'll get there. Okay, let's do 5 more. All right, fantastic. We're going to go on to our arm circles. Now, last workout, it was an actual exercise regime. We're now taking it up a notch, and it's going to become our warm-up. So arm circles, 30 forward, 30 back. So this is now the start of the medium level of the postnatal workout in our sagittal plane. Okay, 30 backwards circles. And a few more to go. Fantastic. Okay, so just do a little bit of dynamic stretching. Okay, the hamstrings, the legs, leg circles. And swap sides, circling. Fantastic. Okay, so shaken up. Now, again, we're going to go back onto our band pull aparts, but you really should be now up to a harder band, so more of a medium level band. So you really should be taking it up a notch at this point, because we're past the easy stage. Now, with your medium intensity band, we're going to do the same. We're going to do vertical pull this time. Okay, so 1, pulling out and back in. So it's the same principle. Because we have taken it up a notch to medium intensity, we're going to step back to 2-second tempos. So, if you followed the last video, we're really doing on a count of 3. We're now going to do on a count of 2, and we'll slowly build it back up. All right, so 1, 2, 3. You may decide midway to swap hands on that's upwards. That's fine too. Fantastic. Okay, what we're going to do next is a single leg glute bridge with a resistance band. So we're going to place this resistance band around our knees, so around here. Yep. We're going to come up as you do with your glute bridge. And what we're going to do is lift one leg up and you're going to come down and back up with that glute. So if your left leg is up, for example, with me, I have my left leg up. So my right leg is going to do the heavy lifting. The right glute really is going to do the heavy lifting. So we're coming down, 1, 2, and we come back up. Now, you might find that you don't want to do it with the band. That's okay. You come up and you go 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's keep going. We've got 8 more to go. 1. Personally, for me, this is a little bit of a struggle because I'm still sore from the other day of heavy lifting legs workout. 1, 2. Okay, now we go on to the next leg. So if the right leg was doing the heavy lifting, we're now on to our left leg. 1, 2. Lucky last, 1, 2. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to do some deadlifts using dumbbells. So we've got our hip width stance. Okay, so I'll show you here. And it's going to be the stiff-legged version. So a little bit leg width stance. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Now here, the key is, because you're holding your dumbbells a little bit on the front, what we've been doing in all our workouts is focusing on this scapular retraction, right? So with here, the scapula, you don't want it to kind of lean over. As you're coming down, you don't want it to give way. The scapula should be intact. So now you're starting to see why we did those scapular retractions and protractions and understanding the importance we see now. So as you come down, you're keeping them back intact. If you can't, it might be that your weights are a bit too heavy. Again, this is a medium level, so I don't expect you to be heavy lifting using the barbells. We're sticking to the dumbbells in medium level. So down and up. I'll show you from the side. 1, 2, 3, and up. So we're going to do a count of 2 on the way down. So here we're going to be, again, the core. Don't forget the core. 1, 2, and we come back up. 1, 2, and we come back up. Okay, let's do another 10. 1, 2, and up. Fantastic. So see how I'm keeping it intact? The scapulars, they're not kind of going out like that. They're kind of up here, and we're coming back up. Few more to go. Keeping that spine straight and up. Breathing in and breathing out on the way up. Fantastic. Okay, well, let's shake it off. Let's shake it off a bit. All right. We're going to go back onto our band pulls. All right. Let's do it. All righty. So, breathing in and breathing out. Remember, we're doing a count of 2 in this circuit, or in this whole exercise regime today. Two more to go. You're doing fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so we are back onto our single-legged glute bridge. Again, you shouldn't be actually feeling this in your lower back. If you are, then I suggest you don't do one-legged and you actually do the 2 legs on the floor. And, you know, if you find that a bit too easy, then just put the band around. But at this stage, we're going to stick with the one-legged. So 1, 2. If you do struggle a little bit with this one, maybe, you know, when you come down, you give yourself a tad on the floor. There's a tiny bit rest, but, you know, try not to. It's really, you know, if you really can't, then I suggest that. So keeping your hips in line are straight, not one, you know, one up, one down. Few more to go. Okay, let's swap sides. Don't forget to breathe. So breathing in and breathing out. Okay. All right, so we're going to go and move on to our deadlifts again. All right, so let's have a start now. Breathing in on the way down and up. Okay, a really important point, when you're coming down, you're keeping the chin aligned to the spine. You're not coming out and looking out what's in front. Okay? Doing well. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Give it your best shot. Keep it going. Breathing in and breathing out. Fantastic. All right. Well, let's shake that one off. We've got one more round to go, so if you need to grab a drink, do so. Always a good way to shake it off a little bit here. Okay, so I think we're ready to go back to our self-band pulls. All right, are we ready? Breathing in and breathing out as we pull out. Two more to go. Fantastic. All right, we're going back onto our single-legged glute bridge. So here, one leg up and the other one comes up and down. Keeping that gait, of course, the core must be engaged the whole way through and not be felt in your lower back. This is a glute exercise, so for your bum, that's it, predominantly. And of course, the core will come along too. Okay, let's swap sides. Three more to go. 1, 2, and last one. Fantastic. All right, we've got our last exercise for this circuit. We'll go back onto our deadlifts. Okay, ready? And let's go. Ten more to go. We're nearly there. We're nearly halfway into the exercise workout today. Keeping the spine straight, including your head as it comes down. You don't want to be poking out like that. Keeping it intact. One more to go. Fantastic. Well, we're at the end of the first circuit. Grab a drink and come back for more. Moving on to our split squats or your lunges, and we're going to go on a count of 3 seconds down, 1 up. So, facing you, we've got our split stance. Move one leg back, not too far back, all right? And we're going to come down, 1, 2, 3, and up. If you're kind of struggling a little bit with this, you may choose to tap the knee to the ground a bit and come up, or reduce your weights. Okay, so 10 more to go. Let's do another 2 more on this leg. Fantastic. Now we're going to swap legs. 3 seconds down. Let's do one more. Fantastic. Okay, so with the next one is a new exercise I'm introducing here. And this is going to be split kneeling, as we were doing for our band pulls. But we're going to do a one-legged shoulder, one-arm shoulder press. So if you've got this knee that's kneeling, we've got the opposite arm that's going to be doing the lifting. So we come up and we go down. Now we're going to do a count of 2, or if you find it a bit tricky being an introductory exercise, then you may decide to do 1 second down. So it looks like this. And swap arms and legs. And we're really wanting to get the full range of motion, so this dumbbell comes to your shoulder, yeah? Fantastic. Okay, so next exercise is going to be working on your lower back, which is part of also important working to strengthen your core, because you've got your multiple facets to your core, and this is working more the internal part, but also your lower back, which is closely connected to your core, and it's a bit of a Pilates workout. But essentially, we're going to relax our upper body, and what we're going to do is do little pulses of up and down our legs, as you can see here. So it's kind of a little bit of a swimming, you know, you're trying to swim a little bit. So it's all you're doing is this, okay? So you really should be just feeling in your lower back, just in this region here, and you know, you're relaxing your upper body. Okay, I hope you're enjoying the workout and really feeling it in your lower back. You might feel it a bit in your hamstrings as well, which is fine. Okay, well, that's the end of first round. Let's shake it a little bit off before we get back onto our second round. Grab a drink if you think you need one. All right, let's go back onto our split squats. And so here we go. We're doing a count of 3 on the way down, and let's start. You're doing well. It's not easy, but we can push through it together. Let's keep going. And it's not easy doing it when your legs are still sore. Oh my, it is not easy. But we've got this. Let's do 2 more together. Fantastic. Let's swap legs. Fantastic. Alrighty, so we're going to go back onto our split stance, doing a shoulder press. Alrighty. Ready? 1, 2. Up we come. And down. So really making sure we're getting that full range of motion by coming all the way down and up. One more. Great, let's swap arms. Three more to go. Fantastic. We're going to go back onto our lower back exercise. So here we go, relaxing the upper body, and we're really just moving along the legs, up and down, up and down. Try and make sure that the toes are not, when they're coming up and down, they're not touching the ground, just to give you, that little bit harder option, because we are trying to progress. Alrighty. Feel free to relax your head. Okay, lovely. Let's shake it off before we head on to our last round for this circuit. Alrighty, so last lot of lunges. Are we ready? I think we are. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's smash it out. Remember, it's a good 3 seconds down, engaging that core. Four more to go. Fantastic. Let's swap legs. Let's do another 2 more. Fantastic. We've got our shoulder presses coming up. Okay, let's do it. Need to get your breath back a bit. Alrighty, so let's come up. So you breathe out on the way up and breathing in on the way down. And lucky last. Fantastic. All right, swap legs. Let's do 3 more. Fantastic. Onto our lower, our lower back. So you may leave your knees on the ground and just have your lower legs going up and down, sort of in swimmer's mode. Really hope you're feeling it in your back, lower back. Okay, fantastic. So what we're going to do is stretch our quads from here on our sides. And we swap legs. Fantastic. On your back. And we're going to stretch our pelvic. All right. So a bit of the hip stretch. It's not the most favourable stretch, but it must be done. And swap legs. Really hope you're feeling that stretch. It shouldn't be a painful stretch. Otherwise, take it down a bit of a notch and slowly, gradually work your way up. Fantastic. Okay, so just do a bit of our arm stretch as we've done the shoulders. Swap arms. Fantastic. I hope you have enjoyed this session and keep going and working hard. It's all about the progress.